Hey everyone, this is Elevate with KP Parker, and I just wanted to come in and let you know in 2022 we are going to be going in the direction of a learning channel. This video is about emotional intelligence. So if you're interested in this look and you're interested in finding out what emotional intelligence is and how I tie it to the angry Black woman, then stay tuned. And to my new subscribers, I wanted to say welcome. To my old subscribers, hey, how are you? And welcome back to my channel. Yes, don't forget to hit that like button, that bell button, so you'll be notified when I upload another video. And I just want to say thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I already put my pink pot on, my moisturizer, my milk hydrating primer. Let's stay hydrated. And my topic today is don't let your emotions get the best of you. I'm gonna use my NARS foundation. I said, let's start off by saying I think the angry Black woman is associated with how we handle situations. So I know you've heard of the angry Black woman, okay? I'm sure if you've been hiding under a rock, you've heard of it before. And sometimes I think it's it's associated with emotional intelligence, okay? What I don't understand is if you don't stand up for yourself, then we're acting white. But if we do stand up for ourselves, then we are angry Black woman. Either way, we're talking about emotional intelligence. And what I have decided is we're going to be an educating channel. And I didn't go through what I went through in my life for nothing. I'm going to use my experiences to help somebody else. I wasn't fortunate enough to have someone help me. So I hope that you take these nuggets of wisdom that I am teaching you and apply them to your life. And I promise you, things will be better for you. Okay, I have a question for you. How many of us have seen smart, successful Black women that are educated lose the ability to be promoted on the job due to her attitude or how she handles situations on the job? I think as Black women that we've gotten to the point, this is just not about Black women, but I think I'm going to say as Black women, I think that we've gotten to, because that's the only thing I can talk about, is being a Black woman. I think we've gotten to the point where we know that we need some form of education to move forward to some degree in our life. I'm going to say that. Okay? It happens to us often than we would like to discuss. A lot of women wouldn't tell you that. She lost her job due to how she handled a situation, or she lost her job from a promotion. She lost a promotion due to how she responded to something. Okay? Let's start off by explaining what emotional intelligence is. Emotional intelligence has to do with how you manage your emotions in relationships. It's very important. And if you've never heard of it, it's a whole subject out here. Okay? It's not taught in school, so you're not going to get this in elementary school or high school. Many of us grew up in areas that required us to be hard and defend ourselves. So we took these characteristics into our adulthood. Now, let me explain that a little bit, because a lot of people might be saying, well, I didn't, Katrina, or, I was raised up in the project. Although I didn't have this problem because I had aunties, cousins that was raised up with me that was on go mode. So I didn't have this problem, but I do know a lot of people that did have this problem. My best friend at the time when I was growing up was Shirley Green. Y'all know her. Go mode. Yeah. So I didn't have this problem. But let's get back to the subject at hand, because sometimes I get off the topic, y'all. But I'm just excited about this new year. It's finna be lit. It's finna be education. It's finna be wisdom. It's finna be some pearls dropped over here. But so I just think that when we grow up in certain areas like that, we have to be tough. We have to be strong. Or we go to a school that requires us to tough. We have to stick up. If you're the oldest, you have to stick up for your brother and sister. I know my kids, when I switched them from a certain school district to another one, they had never been into fights. They never wanted to fight. But when they left that school, they knew how to fight. And I hate that for them, but it did help them in their life. One thing I take pride in is that, I was a mother, but I didn't raise my children in the project. I worked 2 jobs, and I have receipts for this. I raised my kids by myself until they got to probably 18, 19, preteen. But a lot of kids, they wasn't as fortunate, And as Black women, we had to take this into our adulthood because we didn't know anything about it. Really, emotional intelligence hasn't been out that long. It is a whole subject out here, but like I said, if you're not around it or you don't know anything about it, you probably wouldn't hear of it. But it's how we handle our emotions. And sometimes our emotions get the best of us because we automatically think that we have to defend ourselves, and we don't have to. Baby, there's a such thing out here called karma. And trust me, karma don't play. And like a doorknob, everybody gonna get a chance at it. So you ain't gotta worry about it. Everybody gonna get a turn at karma. So we don't have to defend ourselves as Black women. Let's just be mindful how we handle things. I get it. I've done it before. I've lost jobs. I'm like, baby, I don't need this job, knowing I needed this job. But I tell them fast, in a minute, and quick, in a hurry. I don't need this job. I'm out of here. Didn't have no backup plan, didn't have nothing. As Black women, we educate ourselves by getting degrees and feel some type of entitlement to respect. Now, let me explain that one. I just graduated with my master's, graduated with honors, this will be 1 year. Well, this will make 2 years. Because when the pandemic happened, I graduated in May of that year. So it'll make 2 years. And I felt like, I'm 53 now, I was 51, 51 turning 52, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna you gonna respect me. But you know what? I found out real quick. They ain't gotta respect you because you have a degree. Yeah, they ain't gotta respect you, baby. They ain't gotta respect you. And I think that's a problem that a lot of us have too, is we think somebody have to respect us after we get our degrees, and they don't have to. We have to earn respect. And you might not raise your hand, or you might say, well, she don't know what she's talking about. I know, I've been there, I've done it, so I can't be the only Black woman that's been through this. When you get your degree, baby, it speaks for itself. And I graduated with honors. So yeah, I thought I should be respected. A lot. I was soon shut down. It ain't like that. You don't get nothing unless you earn it. And you can earn it however you want to learn it and however you want to take that, but you're going to have to earn it. Let's say that, okay? So I think as women, we've gotten to the point where we know we need to educate ourselves to some type of degree, but we don't have control of our emotions yet. So let's let this sit for a minute. Let's kind of dive into this just a little bit. I don't want this video to be long, but emotional intelligence is a life skill. It is something that you're going to have to practice. I'm telling you. People going to say stuff to you because they know we Black, and they know that we don't have control of our emotions, and they know how to push buttons, okay? Could be our own people sometimes. But baby, if you want to get somewhere in life, you're going to learn how to just suck it up and keep it moving. You're going to learn how to put things in perspective. You're going to learn that sometimes when people say stuff to us, it's not always about us. Sometimes may not even have nothing to do with us. So, okay? It's a life skill. So you're going to have to learn it. Emotional intelligence is about interpersonal effectiveness, including how you handle or react to various situations. So just remember that, especially those situations that are not in our best interest. Now, the reason why I decided to go at the workplace perspective is because 90% of our times is spent at work. So this is where a lot of this happens at. And baby, if you can get a book, if you could keep some of these nuggets that I'm telling you and get a book on it or Google it or whatever, just learn how to control your emotions. It is, like I said, it's a life skill. It's something that you're going to have to practice. It's not going to come overnight. You're going to have to practice it. Okay? Most of these challenges occur in our workplace, like I just said. If we start looking at things that happen at work as a challenge and not as something that's negatively about us, we can actually learn something. Everything about us might be able to learn something. Look at it in different perspective. Go home for 24 hours, rest on it, sleep on it. Everything about us. But I think I grew up in a time, and my mom too, something that my mom didn't play. She'll shoot you in a minute. And she'll let you know she'll shoot you. I'm just saying. Anybody that know brown sugar? No, she didn't play. Yeah, she didn't play. Don't jump to conclusions, which is something that we often do. Cursing someone out. Listen to what they have to say. Like I said, again, I don't want this video to be long, but I do want to drop some nuggets. Listen to what they got to say. May not be negative. The comment may not even be about you. They might have had a bad day. The Bible even said, get angry, but sin not. So you can get angry. Just don't sin. And you don't want to put yourself in a position that require you to jeopardize your promotion. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's something that I did. I know it was nobody but me that jeopardized my position to be promoted. And I don't want another person to go through this. So I do want to tell you, I am telling you from my heart. I can't go into details, but I do want to tell you from my heart, even as a young person, when you get a certain degree or you get a certain, honor behind your name, just know that respect is something that's earned, and you're not going to get it just because you got a degree. Nobody in my family, I'm the first person in my family to ever have a degree. Not like my aunties. Now, I got aunties that are like nurses and, lawyers and, social workers. They have their masters, So I'm not the first one in the whole family, but I'm saying in my immediate family to have a degree. So, I'm pretty proud of myself. Now, my children are going after degrees. So I do have children that are in school right now. So, but yeah. I'm saying I had to figure it out the hard way. So I hope that this helps somebody. Just think before you get angry. What are the choices I can make? What would I like the end results to be? What strategic moves can I make to get the outcome that I want? You can turn the situation around when you react in a non-emotional and strategic way. Think about it. You can change the way that you feel about a situation after you go home and think about it. You'd be like, darn, why didn't I say that? I shouldn't have said that. I'm looking for something. But yeah, sometimes it takes 24 hours to sit on something. And you'd be like, dang, I really did. I messed up. I looked at it in a different way, So learning to utilize the 4 areas of emotional intelligence can be a great benefit to you in this regard. So I talk about self-awareness, acknowledging the problem and how it is affecting you. Listen to understand your emotions. Learn to understand your emotions and evaluate your tendencies during these difficult and challenging situations. Self-management, develop a strategic plan to get what you need. What do you want to happen if you act or did not react to the situation? Social awareness, how might the situation look to the other person involved? So also look at the other person that's involved in the situation. You can even use these 3 benefits to manage your relationships. So you can be learned with practice. This can be learned with practice and can be utilized throughout your career. Learning and being aware of your emotions can take your game to the next level. You can become the one in control when you can manage your emotions and do not let people or situations keep you from accomplishing your goals in life. Honestly, you need a high degree of emotional intelligence to become an effective leader or person. So if your desire is to move up in any area of your life, you need some type of emotional intelligence. You need to master this. So if you're a young person and you're watching this, or even if you're an older person, you never heard of it, practice it. Like I said, it's something that's learned. It's something I never really knew about until I was out with my foot and I had the opportunity to read a lot. Okay. Do your research. If you're not listening to what I'm saying or you don't understand what I'm saying, because I don't want the video to be boring and long, do your research on it. It's called emotional intelligence. Because when you get mad and tell people where to go and you point your fingers and you roll your neck, you know how we do, you turn into the angry black woman. That's not what we want, okay? Listen, make sure you know the facts and do damage control before you explode. Let's recap. He who angers you controls you. Y'all heard that before. Don't say anything until you know the whole story. Let it ride. Girl, let it ride. Don't worry about it. Let it go. Everything ain't that important, okay? Never let them see you sweat. It's better to sleep on things than to lie. Now that, I'm going to let you interpret that on your own. It's better to sleep on it than to lie. Okay? In 2022, ladies, we are going to become professional. And the angry black woman in 2022, we're going to lay her to rest. Amen? Because I'm tired of hearing about it. Now, I done told y'all what emotional intelligence is. It's about us controlling our emotions. They call us angry black women because we can't control our emotions. So let's get it together, okay? This is Elevate with KP Parker. I'm going to finish this look and I'm going to come back with the final look. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you're new to my channel, I say welcome. And if you're an old subscriber, I said thank you and please come back. This is Elevate with KP Parker. I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye-bye.